Hello innovation friends, I am Lato. I wanted to convey the idea of innovation to help eradicate poverty in rural Indonesia. The theme is transforming poor villages in Indonesia. According to Indonesian Statistical Bureau, BPS, in March 2022, the number of poor people in Indonesia amounted to 26.1 million people, which is 9.5% of the total population of Indonesia. Whereas 14.3 million people are in rural areas. Let's start to look back, the category of poor. For Indonesia, in 2022, poor is categorized as person that has income for under 506,000 rupiah, or under 2.4 million rupiah per family per month. Inspired by Baduy tribes in Indonesia, who have survived for hundreds of years. Actually, what is needed for a village to live sustainably is the fulfillment of the following needs. 1. Food. 2. Clothing. 3. Housing. 4. Health. 5. Education. 6. Stock investment with dividends to break the long-term poverty chain. So, the poor category should be transformed into sustainable village. That villages may be poor in terms of income in rupiah. But if all those needs can be achieved, it is much important that the village able to live sustainably for tens or hundreds of years. In theory, this idea can be said to be an innovation because 1. A new things. By bringing up old cultural wisdom in Indonesia, from the Baduy tribes, which can meet food, clothing and housing needs independently for a village. Meanwhile, health, education and stock investment are assisted by the government, the community or volunteer organizations. And to combine those into KPIs monitoring program to become a sustainable village. 2. It is relevant to Indonesia's natural conditions, where plants can live all year round. 3. High success potential. It is proven that the wisdom of the Baduy tribe's way of life in meeting their clothing, food and shelter needs for the past years. This innovation can be concluded as in the category of disruptive innovation and sustaining innovation. How is the strategy? 1. Food, to plant staple crops that harvest quickly, in example, cassava, potatoes, corn and etc. Ensure it has some extra harvest and storage it. 2. Clothing, if not needed, no need to buy new clothes, the tribes can make it by their own plantation. 3. Housing, the house doesn't need to be made of cement or concrete or iron. It can be made of clay, bamboo or wood and it is also natural way of life. 4. Health, this is the part that government BPJS will be needed. 5. Education, through free internet and in collaboration with volunteer organizations such as Indonesia Mengajar or Ruang Guru. 6. Investment in dividend-bearing stocks, each family saves 100,000 rupiah in shares every month in major banking liquid stocks such as BBCA, if consistent, with growth capital gains, 15% per year, and dividends, in 30 years they will collect around 750 million rupiah. This then becomes an endowment fund, where the family will receive additional cash in dividends each year. This will break the chain of poverty for the next generation. In addition, other support is needed especially in the early years, such as 1. Cooperation with volunteer organizations. 2. Or collaboration with practical work of University Student Association, for assisting Kepala Desa in the implementation of this program especially in the early years. How to measure its success? Instead of minimum income per population, these 6 parameters become KPIs for progress to be monitored annually by Kepala Desa, regional and central government to create a sustainable village. Utilization of mobile application is also suggested. This apps can be used to monitor these 6 KPIs by all parties, including all members of the village. And also it helped the family on doing investment in stocks market. So, innovation friends, what do you think about this idea? If you do have any inputs, please feel free to put it in the comments.